Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the vibrant city of Bangkok. If you're young, adventurous, and ready to explore, this guide is for you. Bangkok is one of those cities that just sucks you in. The energy, the people, the food, it's a sensory overload in the best way possible. We're gonna hit the ground running, see the must-see spots, and give you the real deal on navigating this incredible city. So buckle up, grab your backpack, and let's jump right into the madness. Alright guys, we just landed in Bangkok, and let me tell you, the second you step off that plane, you can feel it. This electric energy just hits you. It's hot, it's chaotic, it's a million things happening all at once, and I'm already obsessed. We hopped in a cab, and the ride from the airport was like a movie montage of crazy traffic, street vendors cooking up who knows what, and these towering skyscrapers just piercing the sky. It's a sight, man. The first thing you notice is the smell. It's a mix of street food, incense, and something I can't quite put my finger on, but it smells like adventure. The streets are alive with people, cars, tuk-tuks, zipping in and out of traffic. It's organized chaos at its finest. And the people? Don't even get me started. Everyone's got this warmth, this welcoming vibe. You can tell they love their city and they're stoked to share it with you. We're staying in this cool little hostel right in the heart of it all. I'm talking about steps away from street food stalls, markets, and this crazy street called Khao San Road, which I've heard is a whole other level of wild. We're gonna drop our bags, freshen up, and dive headfirst into this city. First up, we gotta fuel up, and that means street food. I'm talking pad thai, mango sticky rice, maybe even some fried insects if I'm feeling brave. This city is a sensory overload, but in the best way possible. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. You can feel the history, the culture, the energy just pulsating through the streets. I'm so stoked to be here, and even more stoked to share this adventure with you guys. Stay tuned, because things are about to get wild. We're gonna hit up temples, markets, rooftop bars, and everything in between. This is Bangkok, baby, let's do this. Alright guys, we just arrived at the Grand Palace, and this place is unreal. Talk about a history lesson right in front of your eyes. You step through these massive walls, and it's like you're transported back in time. This place was the official residence of the kings of Siam, which is what Thailand used to be called, for over 150 years. You can feel the weight of history here, the power, the grandeur. The architecture is insane. It's a mix of traditional Thai design and this ornate, intricate detailing that just blows your mind. Gold, everywhere you look, gold, it's blinding in the best way possible. We're talking towering temples, shimmering spires, these giant demon guardian statues guarding the entrances. It's like something out of an Indiana Jones movie, but real life. The main attraction here is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which houses this small, emerald green Buddha statue that's said to have magical powers. It's this incredibly sacred place, and you can feel the reverence, the quiet respect as soon as you enter. One thing to keep in mind though, is the dress code. You gotta be respectful, so shoulders and knees covered. Trust me, you don't want to be that tourist showing up in shorts and a tank top. But honestly, even if you're not a history buff, this place is worth a visit. The sheer scale of it, the artistry, the intricate details, it's mind-blowing. We spent hours wandering around getting lost in the maze of temples and courtyards, soaking it all in. It's definitely a humbling experience, being surrounded by so much history and beauty. If you're coming to Bangkok, the Grand Palace is a must-see. Just make sure you bring your walking shoes and plenty of water because it's hot out here, and you're going to be doing a lot of exploring. Alright guys, get ready for this because we're about to dive headfirst into the madness that is Khao San Road. This place is legendary, and for a good reason. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. Imagine this. A street pulsing with energy, music blasting from every storefront, smells of 1,000 different spices hitting you all at once, and people everywhere from all walks of life just soaking it all in. This place is a backpacker's paradise, but it's also so much more than that. It's a melting pot of cultures, a street food lover's dream, and honestly, a photographer's playground. You've got street vendors cooking up the most incredible dishes you've ever seen. Pad thai, spring rolls, skewers of grilled meat, fresh fruit shakes, scorpion on a stick if you're feeling adventurous. It's a feast for the senses, and your taste buds will thank you. We're talking about food that's bursting with flavor, spices that will set your mouth on fire in a good way, and all for ridiculously cheap prices. You can eat like a king here for like $5, but it's not just about the food, it's the atmosphere, the energy. People are laughing, bargaining, music's playing, tuk-tuks are zipping through the crowds. It's organized chaos at its finest. You can find anything here too. Cheap souvenirs, knockoff designer clothes, massages for like $10, you name it, Khao San Road's got it. We spent hours just wandering up and down the streets, soaking it all in, trying all the food we could find. We even got foot massages from these little old ladies who were surprisingly strong. If you're coming to Bangkok, you've got to experience Khao San Road. It's a wild ride, but it's an experience you won't forget. Okay, so picture this. You're in a small wooden boat, cruising down a narrow canal, the sun is beating down, and all around you, vendors are selling their wares from boats. Welcome to the floating markets of Bangkok. This is like nothing you've ever seen before. It's a shopper's paradise, but it's also a glimpse into a way of life that's been around for centuries. These markets are a hive of activity, with boats loaded down with fresh produce, souvenirs, handmade crafts, you name it. The air is thick with the smells of tropical fruits, spices, and cooking food. It's a sensory overload, but in the best way possible. You can find everything here, from fresh coconuts and mango sticky rice to traditional Thai clothing and hand-carved wooden souvenirs. The best part? You get to haggle. Don't be afraid to negotiate with the vendors, it's all part of the fun. And trust me, you can get some amazing deals if you know how to play your cards right. Now, there are a few floating markets around Bangkok, but the most popular ones are Dam Noen Saduak, Amphawa, and Klong Lat Mayom. Each one has its own unique vibe and things to offer. Dam Noen Saduak is the biggest and busiest, while Amphawa is a bit more laid back and known for its seafood. Klong Lat Mayom is the closest to the city center and a great option if you're short on time. We opted for Dam Noen Saduak and it was an experience. We spent hours browsing the stalls, sampling exotic fruits, and haggling for souvenirs. It's definitely a must-do when you're in Bangkok. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to enter the labyrinth that is Chatuchak Weekend Market. This place is not for the faint of heart, it's the largest market in Thailand, with over 15,000 stalls spread out over 35 acres. Yeah, you heard that right, 35 acres of shopping madness. They say if you can't find it at Chatuchak, it doesn't exist. And honestly, I believe them. We're talking clothes, antiques, home decor, art, pets, food, you name it, they've got it. The key to surviving Chatuchak is to go in with a plan, or at least the illusion of a plan. We wandered in with absolutely no idea where we were going, and let me tell you, it's easy to get lost. I mean, seriously lost, but getting lost is part of the fun. You stumble upon these hidden gems, these little stalls tucked away in corners selling the most random, amazing things. We found vintage cameras, hand-painted silk scarves, and even a stall that sold nothing but miniature furniture for squirrels. I'm not kidding, the energy here is electric. It's crowded, it's hot, there's bargaining happening left and right, and the smells of street food are everywhere. Speaking of street food, make sure you come hungry because there are food stalls everywhere selling everything from pad thai and mango sticky rice, to fried insects and scorpion on a stick. A few tips for tackling Chatuchak: wear comfortable shoes, bring cash, stay hydrated, and don't be afraid to haggle. Also, don't be afraid to get lost. That's half the fun. Chatuchak is an experience, to say the least. It's overwhelming, it's exhilarating, and it's a whole lot of fun. If you're a shopper, or even if you just like to people watch, this place is a must visit. That's it for today's guide. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel adventures. See you in the next one. Bangkok, you were amazing. This city is pure magic, a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and experiences. From the historical wonders of the Grand Palace to the chaotic beauty of Khao San Road, Bangkok has something for everyone. If you're looking for an adventure, look no further. Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the incredible energy of Bangkok. Trust me, you won't regret it.